Okay, on the topic of Convid-19, I have two special articles I want to bring up today. One's about PepsiCo, India funded the COVID-19 testing kits, and Israel successfully isolated antibodies to corona. Now let's get into this article of the day. This one is Pepsi, right choice, baby. So in this case, Pepsi India is funding Convoy 19 testing kits to start research. Now, it's kind of funny because I already know, like, Vietnam has some test kits that are approved by the EU and other places, and there's a few other test kits out there as well. But let's read about this Pepsi, that we drink, and its intentions. New Delhi, PepsiCo India, on Tuesday, said the first batch of test kits for the coronavirus funded by it has started reaching testing sites across India. These kits are being produced and distributed by Foundation for Innovation New Diagnostics with funding from PepsiCo India and have been approved by the Indian Council. Great. PepsiCo India has volunteered to support the scale of up to the India's COVID-19 testing capacity through the support provided to FIND. Besides, it has taken other initiatives, including providing over 7 million meals to families impacted by COVID-19 outbreak in a partnership with a non-government organization. So has Pepsi done anything for you? I mean, Pepsi is an American company, but started in America. So has Pepsi done anything back home? Please let me know. I do think it's cool that they're doing that. The test kits and reagents have been produced from manufacturers approved by the Drug Controller General of India and are run using revision transcription polymer chain receptors technology, which is currently the gold standard for detecting patients with COVID-19. Commenting on the initiative, PepsiCo India President Ahmed said, India stands committed to leading its full support to the government of India in its fight against the pandemic. Our partnership with FIND is all about scaling up access to diagnostic testing kits and its accuracy. During these challenging times, he further said, we have been working very closely with FIND to distribute testing kits to public and private healthcare laboratories in India. We believe lending assistance through such innovations is also one of the best ways to support our real heroes, the healthcare community who is battling on the front lines. Find India is the head, Sanjay said. The sheer size of India and the density of urban populations increase. The challenge and complex of scaling up testing capacity is quickly and effectively. So, what do you think about that? Again, I think it's great that Pepsi's doing good, but I also want to know what they are doing for your home country. Or if not Pepsi, what big name brand company, what are they doing for your city or your country or your state? Please leave your comments below. I would like to know. And we're going to move on to our other story. This one is even more. Breakthrough. Israel successfully isolated antibodies to the coronavirus that caused the COVID-19. You know, all I read about Israel is fighting war. But in this case, they made the news for something else. The Israel Defense Ministry said that antibodies developed by the Israel Biological Research Institute could kill the virus that causes COVID-19 in the body of an infected person. The above antibody formula is waiting for a patent for mass production. Patent means they get the rights to do it. And this came out yesterday, but I already had a video up, so I waited to today to put this up here for you. Scientists in Israel Institute Biology Research claimed to have successfully isolated an antibody that is perfectly effective in stopping the virus, COVID-19. In a statement of 4 to 5 days after visiting IIBR, Israel Defense Ministry NAFTA, Bennett said the monoclonal antibody developed by IIBR could kill the COVID-19 virus in the body of an infected person. And Bennett emphasized that this is an important breakthrough towards finding a cure for COVID-19. So the antibodies it's a portion, it's not a vaccine, so you have to still catch it. Then you take the pill or shot, and they'll kill it, the virus. According to IIBR, the director said the above antibody formula is in process of being granted a patent, which the pharmaceutical company. Israel's effort to develop treatments for the virus, which includes blood testing from people who recovered from COVID-19. Yeah, well, they keep relapsing too. At least the antibodies taken from the blood sample are proteins in the immune system that remain after the body successfully defends against the COVID-19 virus. These antibodies are considered a key help into the direction of treatment. Antibodies isolated at IIBR are monolytical, meaning that they are taken from a cell that has recovered from disease and may therefore be more effective in treating the disease. But keep in mind, we kind of seen a little bit of this, particularly in Korea and Taiwan. Korea had a lot of relapse people, and they said they caught it again, but it wasn't that severe, and they didn't get anybody else sick after that. So it almost sounds like it's like the chicken pox. You get it once, you have it, and you move on. But you might catch it again in this case, but almost no symptoms. The Science Digest magazine in May published information on several other countries that scientists have developed the treatment for COVID-19, the polyclonal antibodies. Antibodies taken from 2 or more cells being in different lines. Keep in mind that the big issue is not even if you recover or they give you this to cure you. Remember, you can be cured of it with a pill or shot, but it might leave long-term effects from when you did catch it on your lungs or your brain or other organs in your body. So it is nice not to catch it at all. Israel was one of the first countries in the world to close the border to impose strict restrictions to prevent the spread of the virus. I disagree. Vietnam did for you, and you had more cases. To date, the country has recorded 16,000 cases and 235 deaths. Again, Vietnam, of course, nothing. So we're not even on the chart. So from the new strain. So what is this anyway? Does this give you hope? Do you think this is true, fact, fiction? And where do you think they will go from here? Or is this just propaganda? Please leave your comments below. I'd really love to hear. Hi. The small clip you saw was brought to you by Loyal World News. If you like what you saw, you should subscribe and look up my daily Loyal World News report for its full version. If you don't want to watch it on YouTube, prefer to be on the road, I also have a podcast in every full-length video I put up.